Hey everybody, Bizzar here, back again with another YouTube video. So, in today's YouTube video, we're doing a Q&A. That's right, guys. This is in celebration for hitting 100 subscribers on YouTube. By the way, thank you to everyone. You don't realize how much this means to me, man. Like, you don't realize how much this means to me. Maybe you do, I don't know. But I truly appreciate all the support, and I hope to continue doing videos. So, I was initially going to do it like how a couple other Pyro YouTubers did their Q&As and just like record some gameplay and then just like talk over it, but that's way too much effort, so I'm just gonna go into Party Royale and just like chill and whatnot, and then I'm just gonna like answer the questions in the Party Royale match. So, hope you guys do enjoy. Um, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be answering everyone's questions that submitted a question on my community page. Um, so yeah, without further ado, let's hop into Party Royale and let's answer some questions. Alrighty, we are in a Party Royale match. So let's go ahead and get some grapplers real quick, and then I'm gonna start answering these questions. Alright, so first question. Favorite drink and what games do you play other than Fortnite? Um, Favorite drink, um, really, I really just like, stick to the basics. Milk, water. I don't really like soda, so, yeah, no sodas, but, I just like milk, water, just basic stuff. Um, And then other games that I play outside of Fortnite, I guess Roblox, and I like to play this horror game, Bendy and the Ink Machine. It's very fun. It's easily my favorite um, horror game franchise, I should say. In fact, I do want to play it on stream at some point, but I need to re-get the game because I only had it on my Xbox, so I need to re-download the game or re-buy the game when I get the time to, which may or may not be next weekend. I don't know. Alrighty, next question. Um, where do you work at, or what do you work at? I kind of just work for my mom. Um, she owns a art studio, and I don't really help her with any like the painting stuff. She teaches painting classes, but recently she got a whatchamacallit. I don't even know what the word I'm looking for is. Like a license to sell food, and so I kind of just like, and she recently built a kitchen in her studio, and that's kind of just where I work, kind of just like making food, but it's not really making, I'm just heating food up. Yeah, that's kind of just what I work, pretty much. Moving on to the next question. Least favorite and favorite Fortnite LTM and why? Least favorite. This may be controversial, okay, but I am really not a fan of Floor is Lava. I know that it's probably gonna get me canceled. I'm probably gonna get canceled for saying that, but I really do not care for the Floor is Lava LTM. It's really not that fun. People overhype it way too much. My favorite definitely has to be One Shot. It's where you have only snipers and you have zero gravity, and you're basically just one hit. So like you get one shot, one hit KO'd, and you're basically out. Yeah, it's literally my favorite LTM. It's so much fun. In fact, I have a clip on my channel. It's like a random clip of me playing One Shot like long time ago, but the LTM is so much fun. I love playing it. I wish they would bring it back. I wish they would just bring back LTMs, dude, because they are so much fun. Some of them are. Alrighty, moving on to the next question. What are your goals for your channel? I don't really have any specific goals. Just try to get more subs, more followers, you know? That's kind of all it is. What's going down here? Alright. But yeah, as I was saying, kind of just getting more subs, more followers. I don't know. Just trying to get bigger, honestly. Yeah, I don't know what else. I don't really have any like specific goals currently. Just try to, I guess, just other than that, try to get better content out and hopefully improve on editing, maybe uploading other stuff, streaming more often. Who knows? I don't know, but I think those are some decent goals. I don't really know. I don't have anything too specific. Alrighty, moving on to the next question. Who and what inspired you to post videos? Good question. As far as the what, I've kind of just been really fond of YouTube since like 2016, 2017, around that kind of era, I guess. I just thought that YouTube seemed to be a very fun idea, but I was never really allowed to post, or I wasn't allowed to make videos because, you know, privacy reasons, and I was very young at the time, so I couldn't really make any YouTube videos back then. But now that I'm older, I've decided, yeah, let me post. As far as the who, just kind of the old YouTubers, you know, DanTDM, Jacksepticeye, Markiplier, I guess a little bit of PewDiePie, somewhat. I didn't really watch too many YouTubers that swore a lot back then. I think the only one that I really watched was Jacksepticeye, to be honest. Maybe some other ones that I can't really remember off the top of my head, but and then obviously like some of my friends who do YouTube, they kind of inspired me to do videos, because if they can do it, so can I guess. That's kind of the mindset I had, essentially. But yeah. Next question. Favorite Star Wars character? Ahsoka, obviously. I'm kidding. But I don't really have a favorite Star Wars character now that I think about it. Like, I think, like, I'm gonna try to give, like, just the most basic answer ever. This is gonna be the most basic answer ever. But I really like villain groups in, like, shows, like anime, cartoons, you know, live action films or whatever. I really like villain groups because they just look so much cooler than the heroes. So I guess the answer, really just any villain in Star Wars. Just any villain. Darth Vader, Darth Maul, Kylo Ren, the one dude from the end of Clone Wars. I don't really remember his name, but it's the guy that Yoda talked to in the random planet. I don't really know. Yeah, just any villain character, honestly. I love villains. That sounds weird and kind of makes me sound like a villain myself, but I love villain characters. So yeah, just any villain in Star Wars, really. Alright, next question. Favorite female skin, including hot female skins? Bruh. I don't really know. I guess Sky, because she's the closest female to Guff. I don't really know. Or the lovely skin from Valentine's Day. I don't really know. I don't really care too much for female skins, honestly. You know, gotta love the males, obviously. Male superiority. That sounds so sexist. I'm getting canceled with this one. Moving on, next question. Who are your favorite friends? I don't really have any favorite friends necessarily. I love all my friends equally, because they're my friends. I don't really put one friend over the other. I just like all my friends. And, you know, if one friend just ends up not liking me, then I don't really know. I guess they're not a friend. I don't know. But yeah, have I don't really choose favorites in terms of that kind of thing. So I guess all of my friends, including you, Zeno. That was for you, Desi, by the way. Moving on to the next question. What made you make YouTube as your job? Kind of already answered this, but kind of just like the older YouTubers, I guess, and like part of all YouTubers, kind of just like them as a group. I should have mentioned part of real YouTubers are also what inspired me to make videos too. So yeah, there's another part to that question, I guess. But yeah, kind of just like the older YouTubers and just like part of real YouTubers, and also just the fact that I just thought YouTube would be a fun job. Next question. Favorite anime? My favorite anime? That's a good question, actually. I really love Black Clover. It's basically about a guy, a kid named Asta, who lives in a magic world. Sounds basic, I know, but he has no magic himself. He's basically just a nobody. He has no magic, no magical energy, no nothing. And he works really hard to prove to, I guess, basically everybody that you don't need magic to be, at the top. He's trying to he works hard to get himself at the top to get recognition without having magic. And I think it's just a really cool anime. Stop throwing that shit. Yeah, you're getting fucked, dude. Yeah, run, bitch. I'm gonna fuck this guy in the ass, bro. Some other animes that I enjoy are Fairy Tail. Recently I watched the second season of Soul Leveling. That shit was peak. I'm gonna fuck this guy in the ass. Yeah, those are a couple animes that I really like, but definitely Black Clover is probably more than likely my favorite. Oh my god, this water bottle is gonna fucking drive me crazy, dude. Not water bottle, water balloon. But yeah, my favorite anime, Black Clover. Next question. How many skins do you have? That's actually a good question. I will check that right now. Alright, so in terms of skins, I have 691, which does sound like a lot, but there's like over 2,000 skins in this game now, so this really isn't much. I guess I can show my favorites, got a couple rare exclusive ones, World Cup Fishy, got the Xbox skin, OG Paradigm, some FNCS skins, the basics. Oh, and I got this from Twitch just recently. It's one of like the new Twitch kind of things. It's a pretty cool pickaxe actually. I had to watch an hour of Twitch. Crazy time. My phone almost died. It was actually kind of scary. But yeah, I have 691 skins. Alright, I'm gonna load up into another match and I am going to read the next question, which is, what's your favorite food? That's a good question. I like lots of food. I like burgers, hot dogs, pasta, all that sort of stuff. I think favorite food. Um, I'm probably gonna go with raviolis. I love pasta. Pasta is so good. Um, yeah. I guess some honorable mentions, like I said, burgers, hot dogs. I guess PB&Js, um, that sort of stuff. But yeah, those are like my favorite foods. But I think raviolis are probably my favorite. And I also like chicken wings, fried chicken, whatever. Yeah. All right, moving on to the next question. What season did you start? I started in, well, technically, I made this account in season 7. I do have um, pictures and stuff with this account, um, like in the old days of Fortnite, but I don't know if I still have those image pictures. I'll try to find some, if I can. Um, so yeah, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, but yeah. Uh, Made this account season 7. The first time I ever played Fortnite was season 5 on my friend's Xbox, but yeah. Shibbidaboo. All right, next question. Top 5 favorite Fortnite skins. Um, Top 5 favorite Fortnite skins. The obvious number 1, um, Guff. Obviously, it's my main skin. Have to go with Guff, obviously. Um, what the fuck? Okay. But yeah, Guff is my favorite skin. Number 2, I'd probably say is Wave Ripper. Um, it's just one of those male skins that's just like really cool, but also really clean at the same time. And yeah, I enjoy that skin a lot. Number 3, I guess, would be Sledge. It's a skin that I had been wanting for so long, and when it had finally came back, I was actually like super excited for it to come back. I think it came out when I was like away somewhere, so I couldn't get it, and I don't think I had the V-Bucks to get it anyway, so yeah, unfortunate, but I eventually did get it, and now I'm happy that I have it. Number 4, Honor Guard. I like the biker skins, and my favorite color is blue, so yeah. And then number 5, I guess Omega. It's my favorite tier 100 skin. It's the skin that I used when I played on my friend's account. The first ever skin I had used playing on my friend's account, so yeah, there's that. Alright, next question. Have you ever gooned to Guff? Bruh. I don't goon to Guff. Guff goons to me. Next question. Got any hobbies? Kind of just basic stuff. I like to play games, like to hang out with friends. I like to go to the gym, work out and stuff. And I just like to spend time with family and just like my pets and stuff. So yeah, and I also watch anime because I'm just that guy. If you ever want to talk anime, let me know. Probably won't be able to talk about most of like the popular stuff because I haven't seen most of the popular stuff. So if you tell me about One Piece, I'm not gonna know shit. So yeah, I don't know, but yeah, if you ever want to talk anime, Black Clover, Fairy Tail, Soul Leveling, I'd be more than down to talk about that kind of stuff. Alright, next question. Hi. No, this is actually a really hard question to answer. This is a very high intellectual question, very high IQ. I actually don't know how to answer this question, genuinely. I think the best answer I could honestly give you is hello, but I don't really know, honestly. I don't really know how I'm gonna answer that question. So you're probably gonna have to ask me another question because I don't really know how to answer that. All right, and for the final question, are you Sigma? Absolutely. I am the most Sigma of them all. And that, my friends, is going to be it for the Q&A. Thank you guys for watching. Um, Make sure you like and subscribe. Thank you all for 100 subs. Truly appreciate it. Why am I lagging, dude? Why am... Are we dead ass, dude? I think I'm back. I don't know. Dude, my lagging, bro. Holy crap. But yeah. Um, I'll see you guys in my next stream, my next video, whatever that'll be. Um, yeah. Take care, everyone, and I hope to see you guys in another video. Peace.